Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So again, going over my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the S&P. Typically, I go over the SPY every single day, but I go over the SPX on Saturdays. As you guys can see, overall range trading here as we are leading into CPI on Tuesday, followed by Wednesday's Fed rate hike. What exactly are we expecting leading into this Tuesday, and what exactly has to happen for us to continue on higher here? A lot of people are curious if we're going to have a major sell-off since we have been increasing in sell pressure here throughout the week. I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here.
Now, before I jump into this, if you guys can do me a huge favor, smash that like button if you find this video useful at all. Hit subscribe if you want to see my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the market every single day. We go over candle structure, overall strength levels, and any key indicators that we need to be focused on. And again, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the Instables, and again, we mention any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again.
So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY again, just to recap on this Tuesday coming up with CPI. Again, our prior CPI at 7.7. We want a major decrease in CPI to show us that we are surely going to get that data that we need for Powell to pivot. However, again, Powell mentioned again that we will get that major decrease in rates possibly coming into December, mentioning that it's very likely. And again, that was after our major decrease in CPI that we got. So again, very much getting that data that Powell has been looking for, that decrease in CPI, very much giving us that highly likelihood of that decrease in rates to come this Wednesday. As you guys can see, our overall strength has been increasing in sell pressure again on a cool down with our 12 and our 26 crossing lower here. Again, mentioned this a few days ago, had that cool down. Now looking to see if we will get white shaded lines coming in for that decrease in sell pressure to show us that we are going to increase in buy pressure. If we do not get decreases in sell pressure coming in and we do not get our increase in buy pressure that we're looking for, then we will continue on a cool down here. What we do not want to see is our EMA lines crossing below the median of our MACD. Again, that has been what's been giving us the largest rally of the year this year. Again, we had the largest rally of the year, and as you guys can see prior, we also had the largest rally of the year. So if our EMA lines do cross lower here, then we will have a major pullback. So we very much do need those decreases in sell pressures, looking for white shaded lines coming in this week as we are leading into CPI. Very much going to predicate exactly where we're headed next with our next Fed rate hike. Again, if we get that decrease in rates coming in this Wednesday, then we're looking for that proof of concept on the upper end of our channel. As you guys can see prior, we got multiple rejections on the upper end of our channel here on the SPX. So making sure that we do not continue on with these rejections like we did prior. We very much have been respecting this range here, and a lot of people calling for that possible wave one that would possibly come in. And in my opinion, very much possibly can happen depending on what Powell mentions. If he completely ignores what he mentioned about a very likelihood of a decrease in rates coming in this December, then in my opinion, we very much could have that major sell-off, and we will take away all of this anticipation that we have been getting since, again, Rick Timoros mentioning that possible Fed pivot, our decrease in CPI with that data that Powell has been looking for, and then Powell giving us that very likelihood of a decrease in rates. We will take away that anticipation if Powell does not listen to what he mentioned, again, a couple weeks ago. So again, very much here within anticipation of a possible Fed pivot, looking for that proof of concept on the upper end of our channel here. This is the play. Again, we need that proof of concept jumping above the upper end of our channel here with a slight pullback, and then following through with a possible engulfing candle to show that we clearly are respecting the upper end of our channel here, to show us that we will possibly continue here. Our next resistance coming up, if we do continue on higher here, will be at 43.28. Again, that is our prior sell-off point. That is our prior point that we got a rejection on the up end of our channel from. So again, very much looking to see if we can get back above 43.28 here on the SPX. Now, as far as if we have room to run to the upside, as you guys can see, we are pointing down on the RSI currently. We are getting weakness here as we are leading into CPI again after PPI that we had on Friday, very much anticipating that possible increase in CPI coming in this Tuesday. And then from there, very much will predicate exactly where we're headed next based on what Powell says with our next Fed rate hike on Wednesday. Again, we are not in overbought territory, so we do still have room to run to the upside. However, we are pointing down at this point in time, making sure that we are careful playing to the upside, looking for, again, that proof of concept on the upper end of our channel will be the play here. Now, the largest indicator that we have been tracking, again, this is the dollar. The SPX has been extremely key here, guys, as you guys can see, bouncing off of exactly our support that we mentioned here at 104, very much giving us that cool down in the market because of jumping off of support. Now looking for that bearish candle structure below our 20-day moving average here as we are curling down. Again, our 20-day is curling down, but as you guys can see, slightly curling to show us that we very much could make a move higher or lower here depending on what Powell mentions. Again, if we do not get that decrease in rates, we could possibly jump back over our 20. That will give us more consolidation in the market and a possible continuation on that cool down. However, if we get a major decrease in CPI and we do get that decrease in rates, then we very much could continue on with an engulfing candle to the downside, dropping below our support level that we bounced off of here at 104. So again, looking for that continuation lower here on the dollar. So that way we do get strength on the SPX. That is exactly what we're looking for here, guys. So again, to conclude here, we are looking for that decrease in CPI. Again, we are prior CPI at 7.7, looking for that decrease in rates as well. As Powell mentioned, that is very likely to happen. We'll see exactly what happens. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for very volatile breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instabulls room. Any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day. Again, for example, we had a major breakout jumping over 200% out the gate here with AMAM. Again, mentioning pre-market news in the Instabulls room, jumping above our pre-market high at 125 and then continuing on higher on the day all the way up to $4.41 and continuing on even higher on the day. However, not alerting on this bounce, of course, very much getting our nice push that we did have out the gate and a very nice breakout, again, breaking up over 200% on the day. Go to instabulls.com in the description below. And only for $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instabulls that come over every single day and support the channel, I appreciate you guys again just taking what the market gives us like we had here with AMAM. Very much looking for what CPI may come out as, and if Powell does listen to what he mentioned a couple weeks ago at our FOMC meeting, we'll see exactly what happens. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.